everyone, I am back, as in I am in a new place. Look at this, isn't it pretty? I moved. If you haven't seen my moving vlogs on my other more personal channel, then definitely check out those. They'll be linked up above, and I'm pretty sure that's the right side this time. I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna get it right on the first try at least once. So it's been quite a project getting this place up and livable. It looks amazing. So definitely, if you want to see the rest of it, it's still a work in progress, but if you want to see the rest of it, there's videos over there. That is not the point of today's video. First, I wanted to talk about, I did want to mention that I had moved, and that's why I haven't made a video in a while. Well, one of the reasons, but I wanted to talk about one of the other reasons, and as a result, something really awesome, and you're gonna have to bear with me here, but as a content warning, it does talk about pet death, so there you go. So some of you might know that I lost my cat Avocado in June. He was almost 17. He was 2 months shy of his 17th birthday. He'd been with me since he was a kitten. He was my familiar. He was my heart and soul. An avocado. Thanks. He bit my finger. And it was a very, very sudden death. It was devastating, and it was a hard time for me, but got through it. One of the things that I had always known was going to be a concern was that my other cat, Felix, was very, very bonded to him. If you don't know Felix's story, hers is a very tragic story to begin with. She was feral. I took her and her litter mates in. All the other litter mates died of FIP, and I kept her. I didn't plan on keeping her, but after that I had to keep her. And because she was feral and I was dealing with like her 6 siblings, she didn't really trust any other humans besides me, but she adored Avocado. I used to run a cat rescue in Chicago. When I had fosters, he was always the amazing uncle foster parent that would make them always feel comfortable and just make them calm and loved. So Felix, after losing especially her brother Phoenix, she got really bonded to Avocado. So knowing what I do about cats, I know a lot about cats. I was always concerned, like, if Avocado dies first, Felix will not be long after. I was kind of always aware of that. And then, unfortunately, Avocado died this summer. And I was very worried about her for a while. She would walk around crying. Like, after he died, like, for weeks. I have never heard a cat make this sound before. It sounded like she was actually crying. And I started giving her like anxiety meds, and which I've given her before in the past because of her being feral. And she got really cuddly with me. She got a lot more demanding of my attention. And I thought we were doing better. I thought we got past the hump, whatever it was. Like, I don't know, we passed the 6-month mark and I thought we were good. And then literally at the 6-month mark, or a couple weeks after the 6-month mark, she got sick and she just never got better. And I think part of it was that she didn't want to. But we had a few weeks of going back and forth to the vet, and finally it was her time, so I had to say goodbye to her. As you can see, it's still very fresh. I'm still crying about it, but that's just, I knew that was a possibility with her. If you're wondering, Ginny is still alive and well. She loved the move here. She has been having the time of her life. She has got a second lease on life. She's been so energetic and happy to explore here and everything. She's actually sleeping right here, right off camera. But she's having a great time being the only child finally. She's always wanted to be the only child. She finally got to be the only child. Just unfortunate circumstances surrounding that. As a note, if you want to help me with Felix's vet bills, because I had just finished paying off Avocado's vet bills, my Ko-Fi link is down below, but don't feel any need. Anyway, I wanted to tell you all that because that is a part of the reason I haven't been making videos. I did fall into a pretty deep depression about it for a little while. Not feeling like doing anything, and it was literally right before my move, so then I had to like do all the packing and stuff, and I have been working on this since I moved. I got here February 29th at 11 p.m. so basically March 1st, and I have been working on this non-stop since. So that's another reason I haven't made videos besides the moving vlogs. Okay, all that, if you got through the sad part of this video, the other reason for this video is because I wanted to share something amazing regarding Avocado and Felix. I think you all know, or if you haven't, I talk about it in a previous video, or a few previous videos actually. I'm really excited for the game Rika that's coming out soon, Q2 of this year, so sometime in the next few months it is coming out. I'm really excited about it. I've been very active in their Discord since the Discord launched. I was keeping them updated about Felix being sick. They were very kind about that because at first it looked like she just had an eye infection, and then it turned into all these other things. So I was keeping them updated about that. After she passed, one of the devs reached out to me and asked if it would be alright if they included Avocado and Felix in the game. That they were very touched about how much I shared about them and how much they were clearly very important to me. It was one of those things that was completely unexpected, very, very touching. I still can't believe it, but they said that they wanted to include Avocado as a custom skin that you can get for your cat in the game, and wanted to put Felix as a painting that you can collect for decorating your house. And I just still can't believe that this is actually a thing, that they just reached out to me unprompted. I'm not like a mod or anything for them. I'm just fairly active in their Discord, and they were interested in doing this. So I already couldn't wait for this game, and now I can't wait for the game even more. They did send me previews of Avocado and Felix's painting in the game, so I'm sharing them with you now. I hope you love them. I hope, if nothing else, if I haven't convinced you to get Rika before this, just knowing that these devs are so kind in this way, maybe that will spur you to be interested in picking up this game. I'm not sponsored or anything, I'm just so touched by them providing this gesture. I've always wanted Avocado to be in a video game. I actually entered him in a contest a few years ago, but he did not win, unfortunately. But I'm just so happy that he's going to be memorialized in this way, you know? And other people can enjoy him even if they don't know that that's Avocado. They don't know his story. They don't know who he is. They can still enjoy him running around their screens. I sent them a bunch of pictures of Avocado because they wanted to make sure they got the markings of his fur right. I sent them a bunch of pictures because he had a little black heart on his wrist, and I couldn't find pictures of it, so I kept finding a picture that would be like a little more of it, and so I kept sending pictures, and then it was like, yeah, Felix was like your typical blackboard. That was fun. I showed my mom the previews that they sent over, and she was like, I really had to look for Felix, and I couldn't find her. It was like, that is true to real life, because she did like to hide in the shadows. I just wanted to make this video and talk about that and let you know that it's just a beautiful thing that they offered, and I'm so happy for it. One of the things I set up, I have my cat memorial shelf right there among my teacups. But so you can see Avocado, a picture of Avocado there. That's my childhood cat, Jewel. I need to print out a picture of Avocado and Felix together. I have 7 million of them. I have to print out a picture of them together to put up there. That was printed out after Avocado died, but before Felix died. They are home, they are set up there, and I'm happy to have a place for them. But so, Rika devs, so nice, so kind, so unexpected, and I am so very, very thankful about this. I hope you enjoy the game. I hope you enjoy having your own little avocado running around the game with you. I definitely am going to, and I will be back to making videos about video games very, very, very soon, because I finally have my computer set up. I finally have everything set up, and I am not quite done with, well, not at all quite done with projects with the move. I still have a lot to do, but I'm mostly done with this room and can take a break before I work on other projects. So I will see you soon in another video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful, magical day. Bye! Come here! Hi! Oh my god! The green screen is gone!